around that same time, you start working with Murder Beats?
Yeah. I was working with Murder and Rich at the same time, for real. So when I was on the East Coast and I was in Atlanta, visiting Atlanta, I was fucking around with Rich. And then after that, we really got that relationship. We were just playing the email and playing the phone. And then when I went back to the coast, I was fucking with Murder. And I didn't even know who Murder was. Nigga just walked in the studio. I didn't know who the fuck he was. And at that time, I was big geeking in the studio. I'm like, who the fuck is this? who the fuck is this? In the studio, like, oh, I'm Murder. I'm like, what? Murder what? Beast? Like, Murder on a beat. Not nice. That's you? Hell no, yo, hell no. Oh, my mother. And ever since then, he was locked in. I was hella excited to meet this nigga, all that. Like, ever since then, he understood how genuine the nigga was. And he been fucking with me ever since. He's a brother, though. He's a brother to me, for sure.
Well, yeah. I mean, you guys were just supposed to do a song. First day, you made 3 songs. You did a whole album in a week. And Doctors was part of that initial session, right?
We made more than that. In that one session, we made 8 songs. He still got them. He still got them, bro. He still got unreleased music for Shordie, man. Don't sleep on Murder, man. Murder got damn near probably a whole nother album of unreleased Shordie music, but I just won't let him drop it. For real. Real shit. Real shit. But we made that. We made Doctors, yeah, in that week. Yeah, we made that in that week.
Right. You also did Good Evening during those sessions.
Yeah. Hell yeah, that was fun too. A lot of them, me and bro sitting right next to each other. Man, they be the best songs with me and Murder. Real shit.
And then around that same year, that's when he did So Lonely with Mozzy. And that became a big song.
Yeah. Or what was that before? I ain't dropped So Lonely before. I think I dropped So Lonely. I dropped So Lonely before the Murder Beat shit, I think.
Yeah, I mean, it was around the same time.
Around the time. You're right. I think So Lonely came around like the drop. Like he put it in between me dropping the album and me like all my rollout. Like he put it between my rollout. So yeah, So Lonely was in my rollout.
Well, you said something interesting. You said you learned to record yourself through Rich Homie Quan.
Rich.
You learned about real estate from Mozzy. You learned humbleness from Offset.
On my mother, that nigga Offset like humble nigga, yo. I don't know if it's like, he seasoned. I would say that. Cuz seasoned. He been around for a minute with this shit for real. You feel me? He seasoned with this shit. Mozzy, he a hustler, bro. Niggas hustlers. I ain't even gonna hold you. And Rich, he outspoken, smart nigga. So he ain't gonna hold back. And he was a Leo. I believe he was a Leo too. Like he ain't gonna hold back from like giving you intake. That shit was hard. Like, you know what I'm saying? There's not too many niggas that'll do that, bro. It'd be some gatekeeping ass niggas out here, bro. And for the fuck, what? What the fuck that do for you? Don't do shit for a nigga. On my mother. But this nigga Rich like, hey, yo, you know you can record this? You know you don't like engineers, man. You know you record your motherfucking self, man. Watch this. Watch me record my verse. The nigga recorded his verse and then let the nigga mix it. I'm like, oh yeah? Nigga talented like that? Oh shit. I'm missing out. I'm fucking geek. I start tapping into my inner core.
Well, you dropped the More Than Music album.
Mm-hmm.
And then you dropped the next year the Memory Lane album.
Uh-huh.
And then you dropped More Than Music Part 2. So you're just putting out projects one after another.
What
Do
you
you
mean,
feel like
like
you were just in your
sequels?
bag at that point?
Sequels?
Yeah.
I'm done. I'll probably be done with the sequels after Memory Lane 3. So I'm building right now. Memory Lane. More Than Music 3. I'm building right now. More Than Music 3. I try to give the people what they want and get them Captain Hook too. Around like fall, probably. That's what I'm really pushing for, fall. Um, and top of the year, 2027, probably Memory Lane 3. We sit down with Murder and see what we want to do. If we want to go into the lab and fuck around and put some shit together, but yeah.
Well, when you dropped Memory Lane 2 with Murder Beats, you had a song with K Flock.
Yeah.
But the song was never done.
Yeah. Because he was in the studio. I think we was in the studio.
K Flock caught his case around that time, right?
Yeah, but he didn't. It was a great song. Great song. The bitch went viral. All that shit. Bro didn't want to do music for women at the time. He was super drilled, it was New York, super drilled out, you feel me? Whole time not understanding if he could just step out the box. We're not saying your whole career, your whole catalog gotta be step out the box. But if you step out the box, just one song, you don't know where that shit could take you. And just off of the TikTok, like I don't know who put the TikTok out. I don't know what happened, how that got put out, but it did well. It did hella well. But when they found out that he didn't put a rest of a verse on there because he wasn't feeling it. It was hard. It was gonna turn out hard, but cuz ended up going through a situation for real. At the time he wasn't feeling it. When he started to feel it, it got booked. Yeah, free my nigga K.
Well, did you follow that case in terms of what happened? Because that case was crazy.
My nigga caught a couple of years, but he split it with his man for real, so niggas took that to the nose. Niggas took that to the nose, though. And they get some of that time served.
He ended up beating his murder charge, right? Because he proved that it was self-defense. But he beat the murder charge, but he got convicted of a RICO because they said that the shooting was part of a bigger gang situation. He ended up getting 30 years, which is crazy to me. How do you beat a shooting and then get 30 years for a RICO? It doesn't make any sense.
Yeah, federal charges, man. On my mother. That federal shit is different. I kind of stay out the way. I don't know nothing about that. I stay out the way, bro. I do music. You know what I'm saying? I'm a father. I be coaching. No, I don't involve myself in no bullshit.
Yeah, man. It's a sad situation because I feel like he was one of the hottest New York artists at the time.
That's why I moved to Vegas too, so I could protect myself. Like, you're not about to tell me I can be this person who I can be and I can't protect myself. You see what I'm saying? The laws ain't as strict as Florida and it ain't hot as hell like Arizona. So I'm like, I take Vegas. You feel me? Move to Vegas. I can protect myself. I can be amongst people that's on the same type of time as me. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Yep. I could share the room with other rich motherfuckers. Like, yeah, hell yeah. That's need to be rubbing arms with other rich motherfuckers to make myself who I want to be. Yeah, fuck yeah. But that's big thing on being able to protect yourself when you artists like us. I wasn't really thinking about that, but I was just living that dangerous life. Like, fuck it is what it is. The whole time, like, nigga, you was gonna go to jail. I was gonna go to jail, regardless of anything. It didn't matter if I was good or not. I was gonna go to jail for something. Like, that's how they gonna get you. Where we from, they gonna either get you the gun or the actual charge. The actual charge or the gun. They not allowing you to walk off with just everything, because you wasn't supposed to have a gun, but we're gonna get you with self-defense because you was defending yourself. But at the end of the day, you wasn't supposed to have a gun, so now you gotta sit for the gun. So they gonna get or find some type of way to have your ass sit the fuck down. You feel me? That's just our little area, that whole little area like that, like from DC, Virginia, all the way up to New York, upstate. I don't know too many niggas up there that's getting bails for guns neither. Like, just get booked for a gun, no bail. Boston, no bail. Upstate New York, Rochester and all that shit. Man, hell no. No bail. They ain't playing with niggas with them pistols on the highway.
Yeah, man, free K Flock, man. It's a sad situation. You know, he had that song with Cardi B that was hot to death. You know, but he wasn't even in the video because he was locked up. So yeah, man, sad. It's sad. Free K Flock.
Mm-hmm.